The patience. The wish. The creation. And the faith within. Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance. Success, adventure, abundance, luxury, peace. Hi, and welcome to Pure Guidance. Let us begin. We're going to be taking a look at Gemini 2019 year ahead forecast. And then for that, I'll be using the Art of Tarot by Liz Dean and complementing this tarot deck with the Enchanted Map Oracle cards by Colette Baron-Reid. Let's go ahead and begin. And I've already meditated on your energy, Gemini, as well as pre-shuffled both the decks on your energy. So let's see. Let's see what the messages are. How this works is I let the cards fall into place, and then we talk about the different messages coming across. So first card out we have here, Goblins. So Goblins, this card represents the first 4 months of the year for you, so January, February, March, and April. And it feels as though your deepest and your darkest fears are coming out, okay? And this may be in the form of real events happening, perhaps, and that can be a little bit scary. But for others of you, it's just about realizing, what is it that you were scared about? Why is it that perhaps you didn't want to say yes to something? What was the reason, right? And having that last piece of the puzzle, you can say, will really allow you to finish up what you may have started, or take better steps in the future. Knowing what you want makes it easier to make key decisions as you move forward, right? And that's what this is about. More things are coming into perspective for you, you can say. Sorry about that, let's continue. So that is your first card out. Let's see what other messages are here for you. Rock bottom. Okay, so yeah, for some, this might be a time in your life that your darkest fears are things that you have to confront. And for some of you, as a result, midway through the year, you might feel as though you're hitting rock bottom. And that's more so about feeling as though, that this is the worst that can happen. And feeling like there is no way out, almost feeling enclosed by this wall. But don't get too caught up with what happens. There's always a way out. I believe there is always a solution to every problem. It really is up to us to be looking for it, to search for it. And if you search for something, you can find it. And although this rock bottom card has fallen into place for you, Gemini, it does not mean that this is the end of the road. No. You get to decide that you're going to climb your way out of this. If it's like a box, and if it feels like a box, that you can do this. Finding everything inside of you to overcome this rock bottom card. I know you can do it, Gemini. It's just a prediction. And tarot cards work in a way that they pick up on the current energy, and right now what I'm doing is picking up on your general energy, for all you Geminis. And so it's a general reading, yes. Can it change? Yes. Does it have to be the case for you? No. It does not mean that you will be the one hitting rock bottom. Perhaps it's someone else, but this is representing a certain part, a certain aspect in your life where you might be, really just hitting the brick wall. Okay, something is going to come to an end, whatever that may be. 10 represents completion. 5 indicates that initial struggle that you may experience. So beginning of the year, you may already know what this is about. You might know this is about to end. And it will. Okay, it will. But then there's this encouragement card, 54. And notice the colors and similarity in all these cards. This is all about one thing. And you know what that one thing is. Encouragement is simply here suggesting that it's going to be okay. This is the universe's way of encouraging you. God's way of encouraging you. your family, your friends being there to support you. You will have a group that will be there for you no matter what. A support group, you can say. And that is what this card is about, that it's going to be okay. Although you've hit rock bottom, if and when that happens, it's going to be just fine. I believe everything happens for a reason. Either it's a blessing or a lesson. So whatever this may turn out to be for you, it's going to be all right. Six of Pentacles. So first part of the year, the other message coming across is that there is great success happening. Success in terms of work, could be relationships, but more so work, because Pentacles have to do with money. So success is on the horizons on the horizon, and for some of you there might be a little bit of give and take involved, is what this card is suggesting. Give and take, you know, there's a price that you have to pay for something that's about to happen, and that's what this card is suggesting, but you are able to, you know, triumph over any obstacle, is the message here. Focus on your finances, Gemini. Whatever's happening around you in your life with the goblins and rock bottom, don't overlook your financial situation. Just be careful with that, okay? All right, let's see what other messages are here for you. The Magician. So once again, it was almost falling reversed. So what this card is representing is that you might feel as though you're out of resources to now help your situation. This might have to do with finances, so just be careful. Like I said, for those of you who are perhaps not as careful, it's just gonna, you know, topple over for you, right? You might run out of financial resources for yourself for whatever, you know, you may be wanting to invest in. For some of you, this can be representing, you know, companies taking their investment out of scope for you. Cancellations might be happening around a certain topic. That is what the reversed Magician is representing. Draining of resources. I know it's not the best news, but since you know that this is a possible prediction, you can change things around now. You have the power in yourself, and perhaps if you wish to, you know, see how things are improving, then you can always get a personal reading and see and check in on your energy, right? What is happening now? But in this moment right now for you, Gemini, this is what the cards are saying, okay? And it is what it is for now. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's see what end of the year 2019 has for you in store with the encouragement card. Two of Swords. Represents a little bit of conflicting energy once again. Just a little bit unsure of what to do next, how to do it. Two of Swords represents confusion. In some cases, it represents, you know, there's a truth that is out there and you know the truth, but you're hiding away from it perhaps. For others, this is representing that this is the time, you know, to really take that blindfold off and see things for what they really are. Okay? Yeah. It may feel as though time is about to stand still in 2019 for you. And maybe it's a good thing, because when time stands still, it allows you to be more reflective and understand things for what they are. See people for who they are, right? So that's kind of the energy here. Let's clarify. Queen of Cups. So initially, I feel as though Queen of Cups is actually representing your energy, because this is about, as I mentioned, your dreams. Your fears, and your fears may be showing up in your dreams with the Queen of Cups, because Queen of Cups many times represents focusing on your dreams, as they may be relaying messages to you. It's just the way it works sometimes. You know, our subconscious mind wants to communicate with our conscious mind, and what can we do? We can keep a dream journal, like a diary. Write down whatever we do remember, okay? And then connect the dots. For those of you who perhaps need assistance with this, I also offer dream interpretation. It's a service available on my website. You can check it out. Might be useful to you. Okay, moving forward. So that's initially in the
beginning of the year, and then we go towards Six of Wands to help clarify these messages here. And Six of Wands is, you know, being able to overcome a difficult situation. So even if you might be lacking with resources, this is for some of you, not all, because for others the Magician can be representing that resources will be provided to you when you need them. Okay, even if you hit rock bottom, it's going to be okay. So Six of Wands is that underlying energy that it's going to be okay, everything's going to come together as a whole. And by the end of the year, we have here the Hanged Man, which is representing, sorry, as I was saying, the Hanged Man represents a shift in mindset, a better understanding of the situation. You know, it's about taking a step back from everything and reassessing everything for what it is. So that being in that moment of silence, even if it may feel as you've hit rock bottom or time is standing still, it's about knowing that now you have a new piece of the information, and having that last piece of the puzzle is going to allow for everything else to make all the more sense, and for your plans to be executed in a more directed, you know, way. Okay? So if you need clarification with this reading, I recommend, again, a personal reading for you, but that is the general overall message here for you, Gemini, and I hope it's helped in some way. Perhaps now that you know what you know, you can plan a little bit differently or plan accordingly. Alright, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the February reading. Until then, have a good one.
Beauty, passion, ambition, love. I am pure guidance.